So this is a little cycling video, and we're trying to get people to understand the characteristics of our body which can allow us to learn this cycling movement quicker. So what is a cycling movement? Well, it's quite obvious, is that especially when you're clipped in, is that you are trying to push that circle round and round. When you push that circle round and round, it pushes the wheel round and round, and you go forward. So pretty easy. Now the question is, what does that pushing? What pushes your foot? Okay, and essentially I want people to understand that there are three pushes in that cycling motion. Number one, the push down, and that's coming from your quads. Your quads extend to go and push your foot down. Number two is a pullback. Okay, your hamstrings shorten to be able to go and pull your foot back. This action here, which allows for you to pull the wheel through. And the third one essentially is your knee coming up, or your hip flexor shortening, which then brings your foot up in this direction. So we essentially have a hip flexor, a quads, and a hamstring all going in circles. Now, why do I say that this is important? Well, we've got a timing thing. If you mistime that muscle, you essentially won't get the most out of it. So if your quads are active here and they want to do this here, then that's going to add resistance to that pull-up. And so there is a timing thing, and what I want people to do when they're cycling is essentially to try just one of those movements at a time. So in this action here, can you just practice, okay, that clawback, okay, come around, really try and put in here, try and think about that clawback. Okay, going around, really trying to think about that clawback just on one side, and then you go into the pull-up. You try and pull your foot up. From this position here, you try and pull that foot up, and what you'll get better is the timing, okay, of that movement, okay, because that is essentially what the skill of cycling is timing that contraction. Now, what you will actually find is that we go a little bit more detail in the second video.